Everyone, Fat Devil with Keizo here, and we're here in the auditory chamber. We're gonna have a nice little chill stream. We're doing AC2 for the soul. We're here for Ezio's family, and we're progressing our story further from last night's stream. Messer Marco Polo. It was a good life. Back in, it says, Venice, 1296. So this would have been Ezio's ancestors. That's crazy. We're in the tomb of Ezio's ancestors. Ashore. One day, while ashore, looking for work, I fell in love. She was barely 20. Messer Polo called me into his study. My father was already there beside an older man dressed in a strange hooded cape, watching us. At that moment, everything about my life changed. My father told me that he was an assassin. Removing his ring, he showed me a strange marking on his finger, explaining that our family came from an ancient order that protected and defended mankind. He paused, and then when I didn't speak, Mr. Polo stepped forward. He told me that the stranger in the hood would teach me, and that in return, I would carry him across the Mediterranean to Spain. And so began my apprenticeship with Dante Alighieri, one that was to destroy every bit of happiness I would ever have. Birthright. Interesting. Also demonic. Oh my god, what the fuck? Directions, bro, directions. Alright, I thought we were gonna nail it that time. Dude, what the fuck? Oh my god, it's at a fucking angle. It just keeps screwing me up. An unexpected farewell. Our planned voyage never took place. While returning to Ravenna to pick up the remainder of his belongings, Dante died. Dismayed at the loss of my mentor, I went to inform my father and Messer Polo of the sad news. Before I could even speak, I was ushered into the study, and my father, his face white, locked the door behind me. Shocked, I listened in silence as he spoke. Dante intended to take the Codex to Spain where it would be safe. But he was being watched. The enemy of the assassins, the Knights Templar, still existed. I recalled the stories he had told to me of the Templars, and it all became clear. Dante had been murdered. The Templars knew about the Codex, and they knew about us. Shaking, my father told me to take the Codex and leave for Spain at once with my wife and child. Oh, wait, there's more. Oh, as Messer Polo ushered me out the door, he handed me a small piece of paper with a number on it. With this number, I could draw on his credit more ducats than I had ever seen in my life at any bank in Italy. No way. Are you shitting me? How that even makes sense? There we go. We set sail that night. The ship filled with cargo to sell in the markets of Barcelona. At first, all was well. Then, to avoid a coming storm, we laid anchor in the Otranto harbor. Cloaked in darkness, the pirates came. I didn't see them until they were already boarding my ship. I hid with my family in the hold, pulling out the Codex. I ran the worn leather cover through my hands, then I broke the spine. The pages slid silently onto the floor. I scattered them into chests, boxes, and containers I was carrying to the market. The men who found us were drunk. I could smell it on their breath. When they asked for the Codex, I knew who had sent them. Holding back my rage, I said that I had thrown it overboard. They started to laugh. Two held me down, still grinning, while the rest cut off my wife's clothes. She begged for mercy until her voice gave out. Once they were done, they threw her into the sea. They took my cargo and sunk my ship and left me adrift, clinging to a piece of railing. I've made it to the beach with my son, my wife's body washed ashore next to the morning with the tide. Dang, the Templars are some dicks! No! Oh my god, no way. How'd I mess up the easiest part? I did all of that right, except the part where it would have been really simple. I trusted too much. There was no need to rush at that point. I already had all the time savers I needed. There we go. Okay. Now what's happened? Templars. Together, we would regain the honor of my wife and... Wait, what? I never saw the sea again. Making my way to Florence, I rented a small room and then visited the bank. I had memorized Polo's account number. With the vast sum I now had at my disposal, I went to Venice to disguise my... in disguise to find my father. I returned to Florence the next day. Both Polo and my father were already dead. From that moment forward, I collected the treatises on architecture, studied the classics, and took vocal lessons. I adopted the name Auditore, impersonating a noble at the Florentine court, accepted as one of their own. I took on the trappings of nobility and constructed this villa for me and my son. And then I hunted them. I raised my son to fight, to find the Codex, and to kill Templars. Together we would regain the honor of my wife and avenge the death of my father. Two debts that would never, and that could never, be repaid. To the Auditore that read this, remember that you are not a nobleman. You are not one of the deceivers. You are one of the people. Avenge us. Dang, now we know Ezio's family history just like that. His history was rooted in the assassins long before his own time. Even Giovanni's time, it would seem. Probably about at least 4 to 5 generations back or so. That was kind of heavy shit. It got really heavy at the end. It sounded kind of cool at first. He doesn't explicitly, I think I missed something, because he doesn't explicitly mention why does he regret meeting his mentor. It's possible I accidentally missed one of the excerpts. That was interesting. No. It doesn't tell me whose tomb this is. Or I guess there's not a seal here? Maybe that was the one that opened the door. These must just be the actual bodies of the Auditore before Ezio. Maybe this is where he's buried alongside his wife, I would assume. This is his family crypt. Dang, I didn't know it was this deep. Paying respects. Got to, bro. The Auditore are legendary. That's interesting, though. That little last part at the end kind of just tells you everything about his family. They're not one of the deceivers, but they're deceivers of their own kind. They have a unique skill set of their own, based on what we know about Ezio's unique position in the Assassin's Creed universe. Oh, right. You can't just call your horse. Well, we're gonna get to running. Oh wait, I think I just forgot something. Well, actually we should go do it. I keep on forgetting where this is. There it is. The seal of Amunet. Statue of Italiani. cool little bit of information about all the assassins. This one's way you. It shows a lot of diversity in all the assassin's skill sets. It's a moment of truth. We have the armor of Altair, Ibn Lahad, his gift to Ezio.
Thank you, Altair, for this great gift. May it shield me from my enemies.
Come, friends! The new mines are making my metal work. Client of mine. Do return. You need my help.
Grazie, and come again.
Guard, help me! Stay back, Vince! Respect for your betters, idiota.
Dio! Who's gonna make...
Keep away, you murderer! I'm only a courier boy. You can have it.
funny monkey.
Stay back!
You deserve to join your victim in death, foul creature!
Hey!
Attenzione! The foul!
He must be drunk.
He is merciless and feeds off of parents! All the escaping presence must not be tolerated in our city! This killer stains the very soul of our city with his presence! Surely God will be displeased with us should we fail to strike him down! His nefarious, odious, stinking presence must not be tolerated in our city! Unite for the greater good of all! The foul, hell-spawned, infernal killer you have all heard of is here in Forley! He is merciless and feeds off of parents!
You stupid little shit! Do you want to end up on a pike, like the last idiot who crossed me?
Come, friends! The new mines are making my metalworking quite affordable! I'm ready for... Come, friends! The new mines are making my metalworking quite affordable! I'm ready to party!
Who do you take yourself for? This is my distress.
The quality of our solution is legendary.
sense of perfection is not measured in coin.
Merciless and you want it, I have it! This killer stains the very soul of our city with his presence! Surely God will be displeased with us should we fail to strike him down!
Raju, get him dead!
What's wrong?
For nothing but his own grotesque amusement. His nefarious, odious, stinking presence must not be tolerated in our city. Unite for the greater good of all.
Don't forget your red.
Wonder who you fell afoul of.
Fresh out of the
Rest in peace, whoever.
Milano has nothing on me. I have the sharpest claws of all.
Death comes for you now!
Style available.
What are you doing out here?
I'm so sorry, Ezio. I'm so sorry.
What happened?
It was a trick to lower our defenses.
As soon as you left, they attacked again. Keko Orsi, he has the apple.
What? No! Where is he?
We chased him out here, but the bastard escaped into the mountains.
I'm going.
Fingerbones! The bishop will grant special dispensation and pardon.
This week I'm almost giving my labor away. What are you doing here? Get there! Which way did he go? There! Ah! That's a fuck! I've seen him before. Stop! Eccolo! Stop him!
Notice everyone! Any information about the Santa Clara stolen fingerbones?
Coming home to Mama! But there he is! But the wrong man, I swear.
Consideration.
Ah, the devil's longing to please you.
Excommunication!
Or a strike! You'll have to take risks! Strike dead! Remember the way we go down this...
No need to be shy. Come forward.
Due to unfortunate misuse of funds by the citizens, Executor Rettore, the annual feast in the Grand Hall has been cancelled. Aviso! Due to the lack of able honest men following the recent campaign, subsequent
disappeared. What do we start?
Must have been nothing.
There he is! You won't escape! Get off!
Yes, just try it, Falso. Get him! Young man! You're not allowed up here. Shouldn't be here.
Master, don't lose him!
He's here! Die, he won't get far. Here!
On your knees, Anya.
I hear now.
Hurry! Get the bastardo!
I may have subsequent.
What are you doing out here?
I'm so sorry, Ezio. I'm so sorry.
What happened?
It was a trick to lower our defenses.
As soon as you left, they attacked again. Keko Orsi. He has the apple.
What? No! Where is he?
We chased him out here. But the bastards escaped into the mountains.
I'm going.
Just last month, the Visconti bought 300 of them.
Get down, down! Don't let it...
Displeasing His Holiness the Pope by not seizing the night on annual rent. All members of the fraternity of San Paolo, due to unfortunate misuse of funds by the sins executed for Lorettore, the annual feast in the Grand Hall has been cancelled.
Why are you up here? Please show. You should not be up here, Stone Dog.
There we go.
So, you have your prize again.
Was it worth it? So much bloodshed.
A prize of such value. It will not remain yours for long.
We shall see. Che miserie nascono dall'avidità. Requiescat in pace. Don't. Who are you? Stop. Don't open it.
Ezio, thank God you're back with us. Are you all right? What happened to you?
I don't know.
One of my guards had the luck to find you in the hills, next to Keko Orsi's dead body.
See, that I remember. Wait, there was a third man. He took the apple.
Who?
He wore a black robe, like a monk. And I think... a missing finger. See, Katerina, I have to go, right away.
Of course. Then you will need this as well.
The map Niccolo spoke of. Your husband.
Ex-husband, mio caro. He swore he'd uncovered the locations of all the Codex pages. You will recover the apple, but you will never find the vault without this. You know, there is an abbey in the wetlands near here, where I've seen monks wearing black robes. I'd start there. Now go. Find us a stramaladetto monk.
I think I'm going to miss you, Katerina.
Oh, I know you will.
Displeasing His Holiness the Pope by not seizing that light on annual arrest. Notice everyone! Any information concerning the whereabouts of Santa Cara's gold finger ball. The priest of transgression is among the children of excommunication! Again, the Brotherhood of Misery, flagellation, and poverty of Monte Portulo have imperiled their souls, displeasing His Holiness the Pope by not seizing that light on annual arrest. State attenti, all members of the fraternity of San Paolo. Due to unfortunate misuse of funds by the citizens, executor down, ora!
Ride bene chi ride ultimo.
Hey, you're not exactly in the wild.
Well, I'll be.
You'd better get out of my sight. Order! He's here!
Don't you get out of madness?
Harry! I hate these awkward moments.
Ora, you
Come
die!
to me. Should I go to you?
Die!
Watch it!
Ora!
Leave an opening. I'm going to buy our Jake Amico a flagon of wine. Remember, I need it.
We are the best.
Dear Lord, another poor soul drifting off to Santiago.
Whatever this is about, leave me out of it, please! Leave me alone! I swear! I've nothing to do with it!
Someone needs escaping. Fine.
Blessings on you, brother.
Grazie. I wonder if you can help me.
What do you seek?
A monk in black robes who lacks one of his 10 fingers.
Well, Brother Guido has only 9 toes. You sure it wasn't a toe?
Quite sure.
And then there's Brother Domenico, but it's his entire left arm he's lacking.
Again, quite sure it was a finger.
Now wait a moment. I do recall a black-robed monk with 9 fingers. Yes, of course. When we had our last San Vincenzo's feast, at the Abbey.
Yes, I know the place. I'll try there. Grazie.
Go in peace, brother.
I always do.
criminals. He's no hero. He's slave. State attenti.
In città non c'è di meglio! Tonno, nasello, pesce e spada!
You shoot! There he is! Laggiù!
This killer stains the very stone of our Surely God will be displeased with us should we fail to strike him down! I will defend this vilest of criminals. He's no hero. He slays with wanton abandon for nothing but his own grotesque amusement. Attenzione! The foul, headstrong, infernal killer you have all heard of is here in Corley. He is merciless and feeds off of error. Assassino Simon!
Excuse me, brother. I wonder if you can...
Unholy demon! Get away!
What's wrong?
You're the one who killed Brother Stefano! Brothers, the killer of monks has returned!
Always in the wrong place at the wrong time! I've got to get out of here!
Assassino Psycho! Corley is no longer safe! And to your...
Taking a blow to the head.
Have you lost?
Leave me alone! Please, leave me alone!
Santa Claus, please preserve me!
No! I'm nobody! Not important!
Just want a quiet day.
I'll distill the elixir of lead and pomegranate. Ideal for the live. Surely there's no need to be rude.
Please, no. I don't want to die.
I only kill those who kill others. And your brother Stefano was a killer. I'm sure you are no such thing. Now, listen to me. I'm looking for a black-robed monk who's missing a finger.
Missing a finger, you say? Do you mean like Fra Savonarola?
Savonarola? Who is this? You know him?
I did. He was one of us for a time.
And then?
We suggested he retire to a hermitage for a good long time.
I'm afraid to say his retreat has come to an end. Where would he have gone?
Oh dear. Santo Spirito? In Firenze? It's where he studied. Perhaps it's where he would return.
I thank you. Go with God, brother.
Hey, Desmond. I think I repaired that busted memory. Why don't you try opening it?
If Piero had only a tenth of his father's talent, we'd still have some place to call home.
Never should have welcomed that mad monk into the city. Look at all the misery he's wrought. Raju! There! There! You biggest
We'll get you, don't worry. Eccolo, hurry, get!
Stop the bullshit! Please desert me! Avanti! Your mama can't help you. Chiudiamo questa faccenda. Don't be shy.
You! Get him!
It's a normal way to live, I suppose.
Don't understand why they'd be so willing to accept his oppression.
You should not be up here. Leave! Get down!
Sometimes I wish the assassino would return to Firenze, that we might be free of his tyranny.
It's just a myth. A story parents tell their children.
No. My father saw him years ago in San Gimignano.
Sure, sure. Se lo dici tu.
Salve, Ezio. You picked a fine time for a homecoming.
Then it's true. Savonarola has taken control of Firenze.
Yes. No doubt aided by that treacherous artifact.
We should get to work on retrieving it.
That may be more complicated than you think.
When isn't it? Why don't you fill me in on things?
Walk with me. It all started a few weeks ago. The man everyone once reviled was suddenly the one they worshipped.
The apple.
Only in part. It's not the city he's enthralled, but its leaders. Men possessed of influence and power. They, in turn, oppress the citizens and ensure his will is done.
The people act as if they have no say in the matter.
Rare is the man willing to oppose the status quo. And so it falls to us to help them see the truth.
Those bodies bear the emblem of the Borgia.
Yes. The Spaniard keeps sending his soldiers into Firenze, and Firenze keeps sending them back. Usually in pieces.
Then he knows the apple is here as well. An unfortunate complication. All right, this way.
No! Ah, you won't get away this time.
Follow my lead.
No! Don't look! Just run!
Fear! Please, just leave me be! I'm only visiting!
Why serve mercenary condottieri when you could uphold the honor of the Republic? Notice to all foreign merchants within the glorious Republic.
A direct assault would be dangerous.
True. But what other option is there?
Aside from the city leaders, the people's minds are their own, correct?
Si.
And they follow Savonarola not by choice, but force and fear?
Si.
Then I propose we use these to our advantage. If we can silence his lieutenants and stir up discontent, he will be distracted, and I will have a chance to strike.
Clever. I'll speak with La Volpe and Paola. They can help to organize the uprising as you free the districts.
Then it's settled. I'll take care of his abettors.
Treatment with the least varieties brought back from the marshlands of the Indies will heal almost any ill and leave you feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. You'll break some
He must have you
idiot.
Kakasan
Stop it.
moving like that.
Dagli attenti. Good Leonardo wishes to remind.
Get down! All members of the Arca della Seta! Beware the latest shipment of...
Che diavolo they will say when the dogs have met their day.
Non si passa! Do you hear me? Until you've all submitted and given yourself over to the Prophet, Savonarola, this bridge will remain closed to you. I hear you moaning and complaining. You say you have things to do, places to go, obligations to fulfill. Ha! You have but one obligation, to submit. Why fight us? Why resist? The city is ours. Your precious Medici have abandoned you, fled into the waste to wallow in self-pity. Savonarola wants only the best for you. A city free of vice and temptation. A people united by faith. All men are equal in the eyes of the Lord, and so they shall be in Firenze. This is a chance for us to turn over a new leaf, to leave behind our miserable past, and return to simpler times. I am here to help, to lead you into a new future. Only accept our gift. Continue to refuse, and I fear you'll have to contend with more than just a shuttered bridge. Understand, my intention is not to threaten. I merely seek to...
There! Don't let them get away! There! On him!
Eccolo! There! There!
You wear a noble's clothes. How is it Savonarola charmed you?
Wealth and power do not ensure contentment. I wanted even more.
And now instead, you have nothing. Questo non è che un atto dovuto. Requiescat in pace.
Right.